Hi class, this is Amanda Faree and this is discussion board 4.4. It's talking about the various analytical tools detailed in chapter 4 and which we might use in our current industries and kind of why. Unfortunately, I just started a new job, so I don't really have anybody that I can reference or talk to yet about which of these tools we would use, but it is an industry I have some familiarity with, so I wanted to talk about, again, actually the value chain, which is what I touched on in two of the things that I really liked about the past chapters. But I wanted to talk about how that is used or could be used in first the automotive industry and secondly in the insurance industry, which is the field that I'm currently in. The automotive industry, as I kind of touched on before, is a very segmented industry. You have parts, you have service, you have sales. It's very hard to get them to work together. And you still have, as they show, your secondary support type activities too, because you still have an HR department and payroll and all that jazz. You also have finance. So I really like the idea of the value chain, kind of breaking it out, seeing what each department's responsible for, what each department brings, because you can focus on any individual errors, especially when you compare it to competitors. So you can look at maybe what your service department is doing and then compare it with another service department to get an idea if your labor rate's correct and things like that. So you get a lot of detail out of the value chain, but you also get the overall picture. And with the overall picture, you have to see that the groups are more equal than they like to think they are as far as what service brings and what sales brings. And the biggest problem in the automotive industry is there's no education of the actual employees on these kind of details. So that's the automotive side. I'm currently I'm working for a workers' comp carrier, and the insurance world is just a whole another thing. There's so many subdivisions within insurance. You have your basics, you have your human resource, your executives, you have your finance, and then like your customer call center. Then you have a lot of specialized people, like you have nurse case practitioners, you have people who do medical coding, you have people who do medical billing, you have people who do all different aspects, underwriting, premium audits, things like that. So what this company does well is they do have a very good understanding of what each section, what each person brings to the group, to the company as a whole. And they're very they do this, actually what they do is a training program, which is what I'm in, and they're going to take everybody and basically loan them out to each department for about a week so you can learn about all the departments, and that kind of cross training to me shows that the company has a very strong understanding of their value chain. So I'm very excited about learning all the different aspects of the company and all the different things. And that's how I think they use their value chain. Don't know what else to add at this point. Been rambling for a little bit. Maybe should have typed this, but so that's the general thought. It's just a great way to show what each group brings and how they affect the whole parts. And it's a great way to be able to focus in on your shortcomings and where you need more work. So all in all, value chain, super awesome. Amanda approved, and I thank you all for watching.